Hello, on this video I will show you how I go from this Christmas set to this winter set. Let's get started. Okay, I am using my electric nail file to remove this Christmas design. Yes, don't forget my rubber finger protector. My file is set at 25K speed with a coarse trapezoid bit. And this is a 3-week-old design I did for my friend during Christmas. There is growth in her cuticle area, so I will be doing a gel overlay fill in a new winter design. Right now I'm removing the old polish and I'm also trimming her nails down. So because I'm using my drill at a fast speed, I'm holding both her hand and my drill very firmly to gain better control. This is a great drill bit I like to use for this step. It helps me remove gel polish faster with very little effort. I also have my dust collector on to help with the dust and help keep my working area clean. I'm not sure if it's the best one out there, but I feel it makes a difference for me. Okay, so I am continuing with the same process on both hands, so I'll let you watch and then I'll come back with the next step. Okay, for this next step, we're grabbing a lint-free wipe and we're putting some alcohol. And as you can see, I'm cleaning all the nails to remove all dust. Now we're applying the Pro Bond by Gelish. And this is to remove any oils from your nail and to help with the adhesion of the gel. This doesn't need any curing on the lamp, so we're just going straight to put foundation by Gelish or base coat, if you want to call it that. And we're just putting a thin layer without touching cuticles, making sure we do the free edge to all the nails. And if we happen to touch any cuticle, make sure you remove it to prevent lifting, and that's before you put it to cure to the LED lamp. So just a thin layer, very carefully, not to touch any cuticles. We're going to cure that for 30 seconds on LED lamp. Okay, so now we're ready to apply the builder gel. This is number 9 brush, oval brush, and I'm just moistening my bristles to soften them. And I'm getting a small pearl of the builder gel, and I'm trying to zoom here so you can see. I am applying and getting real close to the cuticle, just softly, not too much pressure, getting real close to the cuticle and just making sure that I don't touch the cuticle without touching it. And this builder gel is a caramel color, but as you can see, it's very natural when you apply that. So making sure we don't touch the cuticles and doing the free edge. If you do touch the cuticle, we're going to have to go back and remove any excess. Just a small pearl, as close as the cuticle as you can without touching. We're just trying at this point to fill in on the growth, the 3-week-old growth she has on her cuticle area, and the rest of the nail is just brushing very little product. Always making sure you do the edge. Okay, I am done doing the first coat for this overlay fill, and now I'm going with the second coat. And the second coat is a much lighter coat. I just grab a small pearl and just fill in the areas that I feel need a little more. Trying not to touch cuticle. I was trying to zoom so you can see a little better, but I became out of focus there. So anyhow, we're doing just a thin coat for this step, just making sure I got all the cuticle area well, making sure if there's any areas that I need to fill, I make sure I get those. Very little product. I'm doing the same thing for all nails now. And like I mentioned before, this builder gel, seconds after you apply, it just molds to your nails. It's a real fabulous product. It's nice to see how it just spans a little and it really molds to your nail. So it does help, for the shaping, to maintain the shaping. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish doing this fill for all hands. Okay, so after finishing with the fill, we dry this for 1 minute 60 seconds on an LED lamp. So now we're removing the inhibition layer, which is a sticky layer that is left over after curing the gel, and so we're removing that from all nails. Moving on to the next step, I'm using my OP nail file, which is a 100-180 grit, and we're just proceeding to shape the nails at this point. So I'm preserving the square shape for her. I will be doing that to all the nails and let you watch me doing that. I'll get back for the next step. Okay, so after I'm done shaping the nails, I'm using my electrophile and doing some cleaning under the nails. Make sure we just keep those nails nice and clean, and we'll be doing that to all 10 nails. Now I'm switching my drill bit to this fine trapezoid one, and this is my bit to go for doing the shaping of the nail bits now. I'm using my protector there, and this fine trapezoid shape, it's smaller than the previous one I used, which is my favorite one to go to for getting closer to the cuticles and allowing me to shape. See how I move the drill closer to the cuticle and then to the bottom of the nail bed. And oops, this is when I realized that I forgot to put my dust collector. I'll be back with that. Okay, so I'm back, continuing with the filing now with the dust collector underneath. Just shaping the nail, making sure that the transition from the fill to the rest of the nail is nice and smooth, seamless. Taking some bulk from the bottom, and I'm explaining how I'm going for a nice curve to maintain the shape of the nail. See how this drill bit allows me to get real close to the nail, to the cuticle, and see how I'm making the transition there smooth, seamless. I am also doing the underneath shaping on the free edge, making sure that the curve is there, nice and smooth. So you get the idea. We'll be doing that for all 10 nails, just making sure that I am removing any excess bulkiness. We don't want the nails to be so thick, just as natural as possible. And I'll let you watch this part, and we'll be back for the next step. Okay, now the next step for filing is the filing with the soft sunblock. And I'm just going over all 10 nails, making sure it's nice and smooth. This is the last step for filing before we start the design. Okay, so we're done with sanding, and now we're ready to apply polish. But before that, we need to dust off any excess dust, making sure it's all out. We don't want to contaminate anything before applying the gel polish. So I need to clean my desk, making sure I get all the dust off. Alright, so now I'm using a lint-free wipe with alcohol and removing any excess from the nail beds. On this nail I felt with my finger that it had a little bump that needed to be addressed, so I'm dusting, I'm shaping again there to remove that. And continuing, I felt that this other one also needed help. Just sanding it a little better and be back for the next step. Okay, so for the last step, we're going to be cutting cuticles, and for that I am spraying just pure water. Nothing with even alcohol, just water would do the job to soften the cuticles. And I am zooming so you can see. I leave this step for the end so that because I feel that it's less removal for me, and it's my least favorite thing to do, but it needs to be done. It does help to the look of the nails, so I will be doing that to all 10 fingers, and I will be back. Okay, so I proceeding to apply the gel polish for this winter design. My friend picked number 36 Gelish. We're applying the first coat, and that's going to go on 4 of her nails because we're doing a design with a white color on her ring finger. So I'm applying a thin coat for now, which is the first coat, and I'll let these run so you can see what I did, and I'll come back for the next step. Before I forget, I want to remind you to make sure you apply polish also to the free edge. Okay, like you see there, I'm making sure that I cover all the free edge. Okay, here I'm showing you how I am doing both of her ring fingers with white polish. This is gel polish from the brand Creations, and I am doing 2 coats on each nail for that, and always wiping cuticles and getting free edge. Okay, like I said, I'll be doing this on both hands, ring fingers. Will be doing a design. It's a snowman face. So I stay tuned for that design coming up. Okay, so I'm doing the snowman design on both of her ring fingers. I have gel polish and dotting tool ready in hand to do the eyes and the dots for the mouth, and a fine brush for the nose with the orange gel polish. After that, I'm applying the gel clear top coat and curing for a minute. And for the final part of this video, I am doing my last design on the middle finger on both hands. We're doing a plaid design, and I'm using gel brush liner on black, white, and silver. So I'm just doing a plaid design on both of her ring fingers, and I'll come back with a picture of the whole nail design. And here is the final result. I really hope you have enjoyed watching this video. Please feel free to comment below to let me know what you think. And also don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.